Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on the Mini. Managed to get it MOT'd on the other day and then going to see Mark. Some part of the front subframe suspension has failed and investigation has found it to be one of the teardrop mounts. So I'll take you in and show you what has happened. It's basically split and is now making a cracking noise. So, squeeze you into this gap if I can. And you can see down in that corner is where the teardrop mount is, and then if I get a pry bar, may not be the best, but you can see it comes back. It's making a cracking noise. So today's job is to get that mount out and replace them both. So this is these are the mounts that I got for it, which I bought from Minimine. I ordered them on the Sunday and they arrived on the Tuesday, so basically next day delivery. I'm sure Mark will kindly put up the discount code somewhere in the video. That's what I used to buy these mounts. I put the camera on the stand, then I start taking this mount out and replace it. You're now joining me for the Great British Summer. Started to rain, so time for a brew. Welcome to day 2. Unfortunately the weather didn't get any better yesterday, so I'm going to just make a start now and carry on where I was yesterday. Finally got this mount out. Wasn't very easy because of course they've got this little pin to align it up to the front panel, but you can see here that it's not really secure anymore. You can easily, where's my screwdriver? It's completely split in this gap, and that's how it looks compared to this one. So yeah, I'm going to now put the replacement one in and bolt it all up. Hopefully it's a lot easier than removing the old one, but we shall see. one side now done. So I put everything back as it was, so moved all the wiring out of the way so it's not getting caught in anything. Down there is the new mount put in, and you can see here where it's gone through the mounting the front panel. So all I have left to do now is the same on this one, and I won't film this time lapse, I'll just bring you back once it's removed to show you the difference between the two front ones. Well, I bring you back in now after removing this side. It's a lot easier this side because there's so much more room, and this side was actually worse than the driver's side. So it came out in two pieces. So this side is basically completely separated, or was almost separated, but me removing it has broken it completely. So it's now time to reverse the procedure, put the new one in. So here we go, there's the second side done. This one was so much easier to do just because, as I said, you've got all this lovely access here. And while I was here, noticed my fan belt was loose, so 5 seconds, undo all the little bolts, and there we go, it's all nice and tight. I'm now going to look at the rear subframe mounts, because they also came in the kit from Minimine, and start to replace those. So this is the rear subframe mount. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way we'll be able to get a camera in to do a time lapse on it. There's just nowhere really I could put it, so I'm just going to work on removing this side and then bring it back in once it's removed to show you the condition of this one compared to the new one I've got. Well, managed to get it off finally. It's not actually in too bad a condition. It's full of grease and road dirt from being sat where it is, but either way, putting a fresh one on with solid rubber is going to help massively. So it's time to refit this one and then move on to the other side. Well, now finished the work, so under here now on both sides. Not that you can really see it, it's too dark, but new mounts from both sides, and the old ones are in this pile to go in the bin. It's quite an easy job to do. These are the tools I've used, some different spanners, the pry bar for doing the front mounts, and basically a torch, and a jack and some copper grease just to make sure it doesn't rust into the front panel. The front mounts fitting is definitely easy enough to do on your own. I had no problem when I was doing it. I will say the rears might be a bit easier having a friend to help you, but I managed to do it in about half a day, and now hopefully there's no more noises from the car. It just now needs a good wash following all the greasy handprints on it. Right, that's it. See you all next time.